The powers come together and make Rama decide to lose this mortal body on his own. Thus, the story of Rama, his wife and brothers are the main characters, and the development of the various stages of his life story is formed in 6-7 trunks. At one stage of the story, Rama is not yet born. For a long time, until the last 18 years of his life, Dashratha had no children. The king's family was large. There were 350 women in the palace who were married to the king, 3 queens. Since none of the 3 queens had sons, a putrakameshtyuga had to be performed. The priests produced a potion there. As a result, Dashratha gets a son. The potion is also distributed to the 3 queens. Along with this story of Rama, the story of Sita also arises elsewhere. Her role and position are important in the story of the Ramayana, which is described as Sitaya Charitam Mahat. Without her, the story of Sita's abduction and the killing of Ravana would not have happened. There would have been no need for the description of the demonic divisions of the monkeys as part of the second layer of the story. The fact that the destruction of Ravana is the main point of the story of the Ramavatara is the fact of this second layer. As it is now, the Ramayana is as much the story of Rama personally as it is the story of the war with the demons who were enemies of the civilization and culture that Rama represents. These 2 strands of the story are intertwined from the day when Vishwamitra comes to seek Rama's help to protect his ashram against Tataki. Dasharatha was the king of a family that was the greatest of the ancient Aryan Kshatriya royal families. In virtue, in achievement, in public. It was as if Vishnu had entered and joined it. The kings of that dynasty were famous for the good deeds. There were many such people in that family. Ayodhya was their capital. The social and worldly system for the development of city building, alliances, idols, and the cultivation of arts. The collection of equipment necessary for defense and invasion, all this was what a strong and powerful state had to store in its warehouses and arsenals, a rich, secret, and contented city with the aim of providing its people with festivals, joyous ceremonies, entertainment, and comforts. Had roads, gardens, fountains, palaces, temples, memorial halls, commercial and business centers, and arrangements for entertainment and pleasures, all these were in that city. Large armies could be assembled in a moment's time. There were skilled workers and sculptors who could be appointed to plant trees, roads, wells, trees in remote forests, even in remote areas outside the city. Elders, representatives of many walks of life, ministers and wise men were easily available for advice. The city picture showed tranquility, order, peace and security. No hatred could protest the rule of Dasharatha. The king was popular. It seemed that he had done everything he could to rule his people wisely and well for a long time. Everyone loved Rama. Everyone in the palace knew that he had confidence in them. Dasharatha, whenever he saw him, showed unlimited partiality. Rama was the apple of his father's eye. When Vishwamitra begged for his help, he did not agree to put his son in harm's way. "My Rama is not yet 16, he said. It is clear how tender his heart was for this young son. The father was happy to hear that Rama had broken the bow of Shiva in Janaka's assembly, that he would be married to Sita, and that a new relationship would be established with Janaka. When Parashurama came in front of him on the return journey, he was not without fear. Then the power and might shown by Rama overwhelmed him so much that his father became proud. It does not seem that he had much satisfaction in his mind about Bharat. Although the fact that he was not in Ayodhya when Rama was crowned as the prince did not come into consideration, he knew Bharat's qualities. Kamam kalu satam vrit bratati bharatar stita jashtananuvati dharmadma sanukrosho jatendraya kintu chitam manushyanam anatyamiti mimati satam char dharmnatyanam krt ashovi char rahava. Your brother Bharata is well behaved among his elders, he follows his elders, he is a righteous man. He is a conqueror, but I think that the will of men is impermanent. Can it be the same at all times even among the pious? He did not tell Bharata, his brother-in-law, or his grandfather. Dasharatha must have had doubts about Rama's safety. Therefore, he said that he should take precautions for his own protection that night. Suri Dasha Prakatasam Rakshanadvadya Samantaha Bhavanti Bahu Vinani Koreanevam Vidinihai Viproshitashtha Bharata Yavadeva Puradata Tavadevabhishekis Prapta Kalo Mato Mama. May your trusted friends guard you carefully on this day. There will be many obstacles to such undertakings. Bharata has gone out of town. I believe that this is the right time to perform your Avishekam. The image of Dasharatha being sent to exile by Rama against his will is pitiful. He utters the words, Dharmabandhena Badyosmi. He cannot say no to the promise made to his wife Kaikeyi in return for her having served him on the battlefield long ago. If that promise was to be fulfilled, there was no way she could avoid listening. The bond of religion has made him weak. He is disappointing all the citizens of Ayodhya. He knows that the same plight is faced by others in his palace. His own life is at stake. In this family, it is tradition to do everything that is right. There is a sense of what is right or fair in everything, its behavior, and its customs. When one sees the great priest Vasishtha, one feels reverence. Suta Sumantra is respected by many. He is a devotee of the king. He is trusted enough to freely enter the inner sanctums of Dasharatha and Rama. The ministers in the kingdom are philosophers and efficient in work. Men and women of all classes and types have special love and respect for the king and Rama. When they heard the news that the old Maharaja would finally entrust Rama with the title and responsibility of the crown prince, they were all happy. He was always known to be worthy and popular for it. It is a joy to read how the festivals and ceremonies are celebrated in the village day and night. Hearing the sudden turn in behavior, everyone is equally saddened. It is as if they all have a heart attack. There was a sense of right and wrong in the manners, speech and public conduct of the people. Even when they saw that the king was doing something wrong, the people would speak the truth. No one was punished for a mistake he did not make. No one who did not deserve it was rewarded. As soon as Bharat heard the news of Rama's exile, the first question Bharat asked was, what had he done wrong to deserve such punishment? The people were shocked by the situation in which there was no king to rule the kingdom.